already for a couple of years before Daniel approached me. My involvement started actually, I'm a plastic surgeon and I run a burn service in London, and I got involved with a British young model, TV presenter, Katie Piper, in 2008 in April, which to her, to me, there was a guy who actually threw acid on her face and he melted her face. That was my first exposure of such heavy involvement of acid. Like I had never seen. I've been doing plastic over 20 years and I've been doing burns for about 10 years, but I've never come across this horrific injury on the face. But that was a huge challenge. But I've spent some time and I did something different, some innovative work, and it paid off. And the results were better than anybody expected. But before I did that, I checked with all the top guys in the world that, this is a problem I have and this is what I would like to go ahead and use. I want to use an artificial skin, and I want to do it in one stage rather than multiple stages, which has been done in the past. And so am I doing the right thing? And they said, fantastic, it's a great idea, except we've never done it, so good luck. But deep down I knew that I was probably doing the right thing. I put things together. And that result, which I presented after a few weeks in Vienna, just about 5 weeks later, was apparently the big boys said it was fantastic. So that was very encouraging. So I knew I had now a track record that I have achieved a good result. And then when I heard about this assets happening in Pakistan end of 2008, I jumped on that opportunity. I wanted to do more numbers, especially. I wanted to go and see where I was not supposed to get another patient in UK. It was not a possibility. So I went to Pakistan and I found a partner in Karachi, the Indus Hospital, who some of your colleagues would probably know is a free charitable hospital. They wanted to start a plastic surgery service, which I gladly jumped into as an opportunity. Any reason to go back home. And it was easier for us to go to Pakistan because it's a 7-8 hour flight, direct flight. I know it's difficult, it's 2-3 days from the US. So I would fly out on a Friday after finish my work and get there on Saturday and do my clinic on Saturday, late afternoon, early evening, start operating Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, see the patient and sort them out and take the flight back on the following Sunday. So this was my plan, and it wasn't not for too long. So we started doing this, and the first trip I had about 15 patient acid burns, and we were doing collapsed level palate as well. So we went on, and the second trip we had another 10, and the third trip was another 15. So this has been going on throughout 2009. So I started this project in 2009 at Indus Hospital. By this stage, Katie has recovered, had gone through a rehab service, and then decided to go and talk about her story to the Channel 4. So Channel 4 was doing this documentary on Katie Piper. So Katie Piper documentary, My Beautiful Face, was gone on air in end October 2009. And then, I was Muhammad Jawad, some guy, the pioneering surgery, the first case in the world. So I got a bit of notoriety, and I was invited to BBC World Service outfit program. And during the conversation, he talked about what I've been doing in the past, and I told him, look, my romance with my country has been pretty deep. I've been doing this since '98, and then we did a big project in earthquake as well, etc., etc. And now I've been doing with this acid burns. Now, to my great fortune, there's a guy, a good-looking guy, somewhere sitting in Colorado, Denver, listening to this interview. That's Daniel Junge. And Mr. Daniel decided to pick up the phone. He did his due diligence, I'm sure. He checked the CIA and and then he said, yeah, it should be good fun. So he called me, and then we communicated. We had a few email exchanges. And the first time I met Daniel was in March 2010 in Islamabad, where you saw this at the Pakistan Institute. And this is where the relationship started. So I am so grateful to BBC World Service, actually to Katie Piper because of that. This whole thing has been come to this conclusion. So it's all his fault.